Hello, my name is Musa Kisoma, a proficient public relations specialist. I'm here to introduce you a tutorial series on how to pass or succeed in your job interview. In this video series, I'll be sharing with you a lot of information and secrets and how you can unlock and win the job interview. Thank you.
These all videos and these important tips are well documented in my book called Prepare to Pass for Your Job Interview. So if you'd like to have a copy, just send me an email of request to my email address kisomaking@gmail.com, or you can WhatsApp me through my phone number shown here below. Okay, let's proceed with our discussion that talks about 12 mistakes to avoid in a job interview. Mistake number 1, lack of interest in the employer. If you don't have enough information about your next employer, it is a sign that you are not interested with them. So you have to spend time researching about their company. Gather as much information as you can about the company or organization. That information will help you to qualify for the position. Mistake number 2, fear and frustration. You can overcome fear and frustration by having enough preparation, staying positive, arriving on time, and having a good look. There is nothing to fear because questions are common, and being invited for the interview is a good sign that your CV has literally attracted them. It is normal to have some degree of fear, but you can overcome it to the lowest. Trust yourself, prepare your strong points that will prove you to be the best candidate for the job. Mistake number 3, arriving late. If you arrive late in a job interview, you will lack time to compose yourself and eventually fall into frustration and worries. Make sure you have prepared your neat clothes a day before, you have arranged for transport, and everything is intact. Get there in time. Compose yourself, review your CV and job description. Mistake number 4, questionable information. If some important information about you is missing or confusing, it will pull you back and give a chance for other applicants. So make sure your documents are genuine and you have filled a true information in your application. Make sure your phone number is also available all the time. Mistake number 5, lack of respect. When you arrive for interview, make sure you observe self-respect. Show respect to everyone and be calm. During your application, make sure your social media accounts reflect you are a good person. Avoid posts on social media that you may depict a bad image to your employer. So you have to clear your social media. During the interview, don't show them that you are bored. In case maybe they happen to be boring you, don't answer the question with any sign of anger. And lastly, don't overestimate your abilities. That is to say, avoid any inappropriate behavior that will show them that you disrespect them, or you are bored, or you are angry. Mistake number 6, non-professional look. Don't underestimate any job interview. So don't wear rags. Job interview is not a coffee date or it's not a picnic, but it is a professional event. So you should look professional as well. Your dressing style can depict your behavior and your attitudes. So what you dress says all about you. It also can show your perception about the organization. Be careful how you dress. Mistake number 7, not being able to recite your CV or your resume. You have updated your CV, I hope so that you may match with the job description. Make sure you know what is in your CV and you are able to recite it and answer any question correctly. It is very important to have everything clear in your mind. Mistake number 8, talking negative about your former employer. Feed your mind with positivity. Talk positive about everything, about yourself, your previous job, your boss, etc. Maybe you didn't like your previous job, or your previous boss or manager was bad, but don't say that in a job interview. Read my sample answers in this textbook and listen to my videos on YouTube from other experts, and you will see how you have to respond to the job interview questions. Mistake number 9, failure to understand the job description. If you have forgotten or misunderstood the requirement in the job description, you will eventually confuse issues and prove unfit for the post. Make sure you have read and understood all the instruction clearly. Mistake number 10, failure to answer questions confidently and with clarity. For example, you are applying for a project manager position. Don't just say you are a good manager, or you are a fast learner, or you are a very hard-working person, but try to clarify what you have done in your previous projects. Try to be as fluent as possible. The secret to this is just having enough practice before the interview. Mistake number 11, failure to appreciate the interview. After doing the interview, tell them that you appreciate the invitation, and when you get back home, write them a thank you email note to tell them that you have enjoyed the process and you would really like to work with them. Mistake number 12, being desperate for job. Of course, maybe you have been hunting for job for months or for years now, and you have found this opportunity as a golden chance. Life, of course, is hard, and maybe you really want this job. I remind you, don't be so desperate to the extent of begging for their mess. This is not about begging. It is about presenting yourself to be fit for the job. Just be positive and professional. That job is not the oxygen. I mean, it's not something that if you miss it, you will die. No, perhaps God has another better plan for you. So stay positive, show your competence, and if you are qualified, it will be your chance. Just to show them that you are the real, you are the perfect candidate that they were looking for. Okay, let me remind you about my book. And if you have found you would like to have a copy, send me an email or WhatsApp me through my number. If this video has been helpful to you, please subscribe if you have not yet done so. Click a like button or write a comment in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.